I was watching this documentary the other day called Full Court Press, and there was this episode called Fearless. And in the middle of it, the head coach of the South Carolina women's basketball team, Dawn Staley, said something that froze me in place. It's a heavy load. It's only bestowed on those who can handle it. And I sat there for a minute with it. It reminded me of another quote that I've always liked, one by Billie Jean King. It says, "Pressure is a privilege." But this was different. This wasn't just about pressure being something you earn. This was about the load you carry and the idea that if it's on your shoulders, you were built for it. Let me take you back to my college days. I was a javelin thrower. It's a long story for another day. And when I got to campus, my coach introduced me to real weightlifting. Because here's the thing. We didn't start by lifting heavy. He didn't care how strong we thought we were. He cared about form. He cared about technique. Because he had seen what happens when someone tries to carry a load they aren't ready for. In the weight room, you don't get to lift big until you've mastered small. Because if you try to throw around weight you haven't earned, the bar doesn't just fall, it breaks you. Life operates exactly the same. It gives you what you've trained for, not what you've wished for. Too many people are trying to lift level 17 loads with level 2 preparation. And sure, you might get away with it for a while, but eventually something gives. A burnout, a broken relationship, a team that falls apart, a dream that collapses under the weight of your own shortcuts. You see, the load isn't just about pressure. It's about responsibility, influence, and expectation. The higher you rise, the more people you impact, not just when you succeed, but also when you fall. That's why form matters. That's why the small reps matter. That's why the quiet mornings and the invisible efforts matter. Some people think greatness is about skipping steps, that you can fast-track success, leapfrogging the hard stuff, bypassing the grunt work. But life has a built-in quality control system. If you try to skip steps, it'll show up eventually, either in your health or your leadership or your relationships, or in the moment when you're asked to lift something heavy, maybe emotionally, mentally, or physically, that you just haven't trained for. You see, you can't cheat the reps. So if you feel like you're carrying something heavy right now, a role you didn't necessarily ask for, a responsibility that feels overwhelming, a season that feels like it's pressing down on you, remember this. It wouldn't be on your shoulders if you weren't built to carry it. The load is not just a burden, it's the proof. The proof that you've been trusted, the proof that you've been prepared, the proof that you are ready, even when you don't feel like it. And maybe, most importantly, the load isn't meant to crush you, it's meant to shape you. If you're under pressure right now, if you're fighting battles that no one else sees, if you're waking up early, staying up late, carrying weight that few people understand, you're not broken. You're not behind. You're not weak. You are in training. And the fact that life has given you a heavy load, that's not punishment. That's confirmation. You have been bestowed this moment, this opportunity, this weight, because you're ready, because you've trained, and because you can handle it.